Materials in Blender can take your render from going like this to this, but they can also be incredibly complicated. In this tutorial, I attempt to relieve some of that complexity by going over some of the basic nodes that you can chain together to create more advanced results. First up is the Add node. This node is pretty simple. It just takes the value of two textures and adds them together. Next up is the Multiply node. It goes through each texture pixel by pixel and multiplies the value of one with the value of the other. Lastly, the Mix node. The Mix node can combine two colors or textures either by a factor in a scale between 1 and 0, or by another texture as an input. Of course, how do you get these textures? Texture nodes are also a really important part of Blender nodes, so that's what I'm going to be showing you next. First up is the Voronoi texture. The Voronoi texture takes a bunch of random points and draws pixels in darkness based on how far away they are from these points. Next up is the Wave texture. It is rather similar to the Voronoi texture, except instead of using random points, it uses evenly spaced lines and distance from them in order to determine pixel darkness. And of course, there's many more. The Gradient texture generates pixel darkness based on position. The Noise texture just generates random noise for pixels. And the Brick texture, of course, generates bricks. Just as the Checker texture generates checkers. With just these basic tools, you are already well equipped to create a massive number of amazing materials for your project.